Okay. Yep, we are going on both. Now. Took a minute, but yeah, we're going now. Yeah, there's a little bit of pushback. Yeah, I didn't mean for that to happen. But at least I can also, like, keep tabs, So that'll be good. Choo-choo. What's going on? I'm here. I'm going. So, oh my god. Yep, finally. Well, look at that. I, at the very least, just got it going. So that's all that matters. Yeah. Anyway. Hi, everybody. Now, let's just cut right to it. It's been a bit. We got everything going now, so now I can just get rolling with it. I got a little procrastinating. I'll say that. At first, it was, personal things, and it was whatever, and I had to do that, family and all, which is important. But I did, and I'm just telling you right now, I did fall into this spell of, do I want to come back? Do I feel like I should come back and do stuff? And I just it didn't feel like it was in the cards for me for a second there. What ended up happening is I got, I'm gonna move that. I got kind of tired of not doing it. A lot of people on Twitter, you guys, my phone is over here and my camera's over here, would they kind of went into this whole thing like, burnout's the thing. It's not that it was burnout. There was nothing burning. The oven wasn't on. So you can't say burnout because nothing was on. But I'm happy that, like, I'm here and I'm explaining. I'm pretty sure I've done a stream or a video where I've talked about this before. But here it is. With that said, though, yes, I am here. I'm going. Everything's all good. We got nothing to worry about anymore. It's gonna be a little brighter here for a second. Sorry about that. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. It's gonna be like in front of my face. I'm watching this thing on the dashboard on my phone. I'm just making sure everything's moving right. Now, to put this into perspective, I am here. I'm alive. And that's good. That's a good thing. I have kind of been doing voice work on the side and voice work doing this and that, just like small stuff, meme-worthy cringe shit. But, I'm here. See? I'm here. Let it be known now. Let it be known. I put it in the chat. So, having said that, it's just great to hear, be on the mic again. It's great to get going on this. I'm going to be opening up a few things, so if my stream stutters, I apologize immensely. I'm trying to. It just happens. This little netbook here, this little computer next to me, this is my computer. So, it's gonna try immensely. The fact that it can even do half the shit it does, it astounds me. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of you, the little computer. What would I do without you? You are 6 or 7 years old, maybe, and you are kind of dying, but meh. I'm starting to think it was Twitter that was mucking up because I tell you what, the technical difficulties were immense. Oh my goodness, I'm not even doing this. You know what? You know what? This is just making things worse. Do I have to threaten you with a Control Alt Delete? Because I will. See, I just did it. It didn't believe me, but I did it. It did not. It tried to. It tried to one up me, but I did it. Yeah. Now, as far as video making goes, it it's gonna take some time, but all my stuff is still here. My soundboard, my computer, the apps and programs I use, it's all still here. So, you know, it's not like I can't jump back into the swing, like I totally could. Um it's just that at first it was a thing about personal issues. I'm a parent and I am a domestic partner, basically a spouse at this point. After that, though, it was like, oh, I could have jumped back in at any time. And then I kind of had that horrible, stupid thing where you want to do it, but then the fear goblin gets in your head. I'll call it that. I could call it way worse things. And when it does that, it's like, should I do it? Should I return? Should I do more things? And you keep telling yourself, maybe now's not the good time. Maybe now's not the good time. That is accidental procrastination, which, oh Lord, I was stumbling on that horribly. That was the worst thing. It's all good, though, because, now I know what it is. Now I know what I was doing. So it's not like all hope is lost, which is a good thing. But, I know it's been quite a bit. I've been sitting on this for a while. And I'm just spreading this around. Don't mind me. I'm not texting, talking. I'm spreading this thing I'm doing around. Anyway, yeah. So that's where I've been. And I just I couldn't seem to shake the idea that I would even be welcome back to doing this, which that sounds so stupid, I know, but again, hear me out. A lot of it was just me. I at first was scared to come back and do videos and live streams. It first started personal, then it got to the point where I procrastinated by accident, and I'm sorry, you know. You see, what's going on is someone very important to me needed me, which was the most important thing to me. And this is on stream. Let it be known. I'm not some acting hack. I ain't no diva. I actually give a shit. After that, though, it seems, like there was a point, again, I could have jumped back in at any time. And then this thing, and we all have this thing, the gear in your head, right? Which is, I believe the books call it anxiety. That tells you, like, is it safe to come back? Is it good to come back? you don't know, and then you just kind of put it off and go, let me do this, let me try this again tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, and then you just kind of forgot about it, or you're doing something else, and then you just get, and then later, like a week later, you go, oh fuck, you know. But yeah, I would much rather be in a place where I am needed on a personal level and can help someone that I love on a personal level, you know, which is the most important thing. I dropped acting and VA because of this, and I don't regret it, but I'm back at it. And I actually appreciate her because she's kind of been keeping me in the swing of things. You know, I'll do voices as, you know, fun banter half the time, which is great. You know, so I'm not rusty. I ain't rusty. I can't be rusty. There's no such thing as rusty with me. Don't patronize me. So, with that said, though, welcome back, everybody. I'm here. I'm here. I ain't going anywhere ever again. Because I don't want to. I don't feel like going away again. But yeah, that's a lot happened. Now, do I regret leaving? No. Because this was big. Family is big. This is my family. So, but, you know, I looked at the lens and looked at my YouTube videos when the last one that I made was, and it was 7 years old, and I'm like, oh. So I was like, maybe I should set something up. I feel like I should. That's the least I could do. And I'm glad I did, because here I am. So, you know, I'm just happy to be back. So if anybody's got any voice requests, if anybody's got anything they want me to do, if you want to commission me, if you want me to make a video on a said character, I have been back and forthing on editing and muting and dubbing. You know, I can still do all those things, and now I can do it by myself. I graduated. I don't need an editor. I don't need anybody to build me these things. I can do it on by myself. Yeah, I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy now. Oh, fun. That's all fun. I'm just trying to get this moving now. There we go. All right. There's a lot that I've been doing though, and I've been fine. You know, I've been okay. It's not. There's nothing like necessarily bad to me. It's just there's a lot of things around me that are bad that I don't like, and I try to help fix, which is something. But you know, a lot of people were wondering if I'm okay and if I'm all right. I'm fine. I'm here and I'm talking to you, so I'm here. And now I think I've laid things down for long enough, and I kind of want to just get back on the horse, and I'm ready. I hate that I can't just make a fucking post on Instagram without a goddamn picture. Dude, just let me fucking say something. They should make it a thing where we're having to put a photo on Insta. That should be just optional. Booth. I'll say booth. I'm just making something that'll I can put on Insta so that way like I can get that ball going. I wish I had that as a studio, man. That would be amazing. But yeah. I'm here. I'm ready to go. Now, I had a few projects that I was intent on working on. I had a couple of them. Currently, I'm doing a Venom thing, you know, because, you know, how much I love that guy. And I got
this thing working again, so that's good.
Yeah. My soundboard, my trusty soundboard that made all those effects.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas. So little snacks, so little time.
Out of breath. You gotta get breathy if you want to do that.
We are Venom.
It's a cheap gimmick and a cheap effect, I know, but you just work with it and just accept it. I am but a man. I am not a whole studio. I wish I were, but I'm not. Gosh, ain't I repulsive? I had a couple people who back on Twitter. They asked me if I was going to be doing ASMR because I got the XLR mic and I made jokes about it in the past, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. And no, I wouldn't even be able to in the first place. So why? I see ASMRs, the guys, they like live near trains and they live near planes and they live near highways. I live with all of that, so I can't do that. And it's not a rundown, shabby place. I'll tell you that right now. But it's all of it, you know. And after a while, I did kind of bounce around a few things that I could do, and nothing was working. I tried everything. I wanted to do let's plays. I wanted to do, something else that's substantial. And I don't know, man, it just didn't feel right. That's just not my thing. I've got my form of entertainment that I do, and this is it. That's that. Yeah, I also hate that Instagram does not do links. There's something I can hate on a lot. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Sure. Sure. Said in the Arthur Morgan voice. Yay, so let's turn on my threads and all that shit. And I'm not even gonna worry about TikTok because I know that TikTok it's just you have to make a. I'm not streaming and making a vlog selfie vid for that. I'm not. I don't work that way. Oh. Anyway. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make this, and I'm just gonna do a couple of roundabout stuffs and see what happens with that. And I'm putting this down now because I just wanted to share that I'm here and I'm live now, and we'll see how many people will show up. There we go. Okay. My stream has to catch up so badly. Oh, God. So, here we are. This is it. This is going to be the format for my streams from now on. And it seems like YouTube likes me a lot. It seemed like Twitter had some issues. And I don't stream from my phone. If I do, again, it's YouTube because YouTube responds and it actually does what I want it to do. Where Twitter is kind of like picky about it, and it likes to. It makes my video look garbagey, and it makes it look, well, crap. Which I don't care for. I don't care for it one bit. Now, before we get into your requests and what you guys want, technically this is like a video podcast at this point. I'm Howard Stern, except I'm not a dick. I don't know if he's a dick now. He was in the 90s. He was terrible. He was a bad man. Like seriously, if you watch Animaniacs, he actually voices himself, Howie Turn in Animaniacs. He acted like that. It was bad, and he embraced that. Call someone who cares. I'm the biggest voice in radio. Ugh, nasty. If his voice were croaky, he would be a J. Jonah Jameson. Pictures of Spider-Man. I want a quarter every time somebody says it. Ooh. 30-second intermission. 1 sec. Importante, as they say in French. Oh. My Louise. Oh. Oh, that guy. Fuck that guy. Even worse. I know.
Such a bad idea to play this game. I telling people first because I want these.
Yeah.
You know how much one of these costs? One of these is 25 or 30 bucks, depending on the area you go. Usually the highest I've seen these is 30 bucks. This lasts me almost a whole month. I would love to chores around the house and just get this. And that actually would probably help me too, because if I talk to doctors, I'm more. You got me playing this fucking game on this shit. And I always, if I get a little loud and they all hear me say some stupid shit, I'm sorry. I don't cuss much. Like I won't say the N word. I know that. You
Fuckers.
y'all are gonna hear me like. What are you gonna be doing?
Voice requests, and I'm going to just be doing them live. This is basically a video podcast.
I bet you someone may ask me to do Kyle Crane if they hear me yelling at him.
Which I might.
No, but like you're just doing a voice and you're just waiting for a request, and then you just hear, "Oh my God, Crane! We're gonna get caught if you keep acting like that. Get off the goddamn wall!"
Dude, I'm at my computer doing a stream. We're not being chased.
He won't stop hugging the wall.
Maybe the walls need love too, huh?
We're
You ever
running-
think about that?
I'm running from volatiles. They can wait.
Oh my
Get
god.
love in the daytime.
That was great.
What I don't have to do is crazy. Shit, nighttime. We can't fool around at night, Crane. We've had this conversation.
Okay, and we are back. As the French say, it was importante. I'm sorry, that was German, my bad. Anyway. I see that I am doing pretty okay while live. So I'm going to go to a couple more spots here. This is basically just my big giant dashboard now. Okay. If you guys will pardon me, I'm about to do my commercial voice. Want to talk voices and take requests? I'm live now. Okay. Oh, I should just do it this way. Fuck it. There we go. And look at that. Yay. We'll get some friends. Well, shoot, I'm always down for making new friends. I think, yeah, there you go. In the chat now. Now it's permanent. I did. With some new eyeglasses coming in, so now I'm gonna be able to have headphones and a hat on, and I won't have to adjust because the glasses give me a goddamn migraine, which is important to me. It is terribly important to me. Oh, now we're talking sense. Anyway. Keep seeing dust particles on my keyboard. It bothers me. It bothers me. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. Not that one's still green.
Terrible and horrifying. Even worse than that.
No, you can't do that one. You gotta half it.
Even worse than that.
I'm gonna try this one more time because I liked it.
We are Venom.
I always wanted to do creature reels. I feel like that'd be fun. I feel like if I could pull off creature reels, then there'd be so much more work to do. Like, it wouldn't even be funny. I got way too much of that going for me, so it's always neat. Huh. You know what? I might do some singing too. I actually think that'd be fun. I might do some singing. Because actors can sing. They're allowed. Have you not seen all the cool animation coming out with all the singing and all the fun? Have you not been paying attention to the animation as of late?
Like Has Been Hotel?
That one has been one that has been bugging me for ages, and a lot of people...
Seem to like when I get the radio voice going.
I know I have to change up a few settings on that, though.
Just one itty bitty little favor.
There we go. Back to normal. For the most part. I am happy to do whatever. So why don't I get into the fundamentals then? Because that sounds fun. So voiceover is, for those of you who don't know, I'm guessing it's like 2 of you at this point. If you're following me, you know what it is. But for those of you who don't know, I will be nice. I will tell you. Voiceover is basically a fundamental way of acting that I believe is better because of the fact that you are not on camera. You can pull off a shit ton more emotionally. You can pull off more vocally, of course. You can pull off more because it's animation. You don't have to have, there's not that many restrictions involved with, like, say, what's happening visually versus what you can say. And I like that. I love voiceover because of those things. I do not like feeling restricted when it comes to my acting. I have always hated that. I was never, ever terribly a fan of it. So it really boils down to how you feel about voiceover versus, like, how, like, the world feels about it. And I kind of enjoy myself doing voiceover strictly, I'm just going to say it, because of the fact that you have more freedom. There's more of a creative freedom in this. I'm going to switch something up here a little bit because that's bugging me. That's bugging me a lot. I don't like it. Would you? It's upsetting. I'm trying to fix this, and I'm looking at it on the stream. That looks fucking weird, dude. The shapes, man. It's the shapes, man. Sure, that works. I'm hoping that works. Anyway. voiceover for me, and this is strictly an opinion. Let me see what this looks like. Strictly an opinion. It started to get the best when Mel Blanc from Looney Tunes era. Looney Tunes did it. As you know, a lot of people know he's the man of 1,000 voices. So it really just kind of took off when he did it because he was hilarious. And again, he was not on camera, so he could do a lot more. He was the dude that discovered that, and that's why he would say that voiceover is the fundamental art, because there's so much more freedom. You can stretch, you can make whatever you want to make, and it's all good. You don't have to take anybody's crap, except I guess the director, but it's the director that makes sense. And I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's probably the coolest way to explain it. I don't have a lot of things to worry about because nobody's giving me shit for how I acted, on screen, because it's not on screen. So, yeah, for me voice acting is the most quintessential art form. You're acting, but nothing too terribly wild is expected. And I adore that. I do. I can't get enough of it. I know I can't get enough of it. One of my favorite ways of doing it, and if any of you know me, you know this, is impersonation. I'm what's called a stand-in voice actor. If I were in the game, like completely, what would happen is this: if somebody got sick and they were like a character side or what have you, background, what have you, maybe even a main character if you're lucky enough, what would happen is I would take over as, like, if they picked me to be that character until said person either comes back, or maybe they choose not to come back, and then I'm just kind of sticking around, That's what they, the stand-in voice actor, the secondary actor, for example, Clarence Nash, most famous for doing Donald Duck. At some point, he started, it was time. There's always a time. And he chose Tony Anselmo to take over, and Tony's been our Donald Duck for ages. If you played Kingdom Hearts, you know what I'm talking about. Or watched House of Mouse. It depends on, how you feel about it. But, yeah, I for one, I there's so many inspirations, and I can't even think of off the top of my head. There's so many because they're all so good. I grew up in front of the TV. I grew up in front of the tube. I bet many of you did too. So you can name me anything from Disney, from Fox Kids, Warner Brothers, the WWB, as we called it. We didn't want to, but that's just what it was. Even 4Kids. And yeah, there's a lot of 4Kids crap, but we grew up with it. We know them. I'll bet you right now, if I started singing songs, right, from childhood shows, TV intros and stuff, and I went Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you guys would go nuts, because we liked that show on 4Kids. That was a show that was good. We liked it. We watched it, so clearly we liked it. Or, I don't even have to finish this one. If I came in and I started going, and I said, go, 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 you know what that is. I'm not even going to finish it. The fact that I did it, if you've heard it, if you heard me do it, you know what it is. But voice acting is just the everything to me. There's nothing better than it. If you're acting on camera, you have to watch everything that you do. Whereas when you're on the mic and there's nothing else going on, you're not on camera, there is so much more. You can make choices you could never make if you were on camera. So VA, to me, is the ultimate acting. It's everything. It could be theater, it could be musicals, it could be for kids, it could be for families, it could be for only adults. You've seen all of it, right? So, having said that, I find that if you get into VA and you want to take part in it, hey man, you chose a good field. And it's very important too that we do this because AI is having becoming a thing. It is starting to take over. I'm sure you've heard. Hi, how are you, by the way? I'm sure you've heard that the AI Amazon dub, that anime. I don't even remember what it's called, but they made an anime. They have an anime, and they used AI to dub over it, and it got so fucking hated, deservedly so. They pulled it like immediately. The backlash was extreme. It was intense, and that was it. That's the fear factor. It's finally coming. It's happening. People are gonna start using AI for voiceover. That can't happen. It can't happen, you know? And I think it started with Disney. When James Earl Jones passed away, rest in peace to the man, because he was like the best voice ever. Anyone with a voice like that, who was a boy who grew up in Mississippi and stutters. But he could do that. we got the news that Star Wars, Disney, I'll say, is deciding to use AI to mimic James Earl Jones's voice. What the fuck? We've got all the video game actors, voiceover actors, all of the impersonators in the world. Fucking Keith David. That was a big suggestion, and that would be terrifying. Because that man, Keith David, got that voice, There's a sound down in the throat somewhere. It would just, and also, do you even realize how many Husk jokes from like Has Been Hotel we would get? Just Husk, Darth Vader dialogue, but it's Husk lines. Everybody loves the bitch of the bartender. That would be amazing. There's a YouTube video that does that, where they ADR, if you can even call it that, Darth Vader, where they just took James Earl Jones lines to make it funny, and they just threw that as the dialogue for Darth Vader from the first movie. And it's fucking hilarious. They do the scene, Leia comes out, and she goes, Darth Vader, only you could be so bold. And then you just hear, who the hell are you? I love it. You're from the 60s. There's no place for you here in the future. Go back to where you came from. Back to the 60s. Tahiti is not in Europe. I'm going to be sick. If you've not seen it, oh man. I don't know if I can leave links in the chat. I don't know the YouTube law. They change it so much. Fuck it. You know what? I'll try it. But yeah, it's hilarious. And the fact that people can do that, just ADR the shit out of something. You could just do that. We had this situation before with Robin Williams. How they used AI, generative AI, I believe, to make his voice. And that was not true, thankfully. They just took some stuff that didn't get used, and then they just put it on the genie for that little special for the 100th anniversary of Disney. The sigh of relief we had, and the fucking panic in our heads over it. It was magnanimous. Nobody wanted that. I'm going to turn the treble down. So, but see, I don't like that, though. Let me know if the treble is too much. So, yeah, regardless, we did not want that. And the fact that they tried to shoehorn it in there, it just really set the bar low for Disney. Oh, it was just. So now that they got that for James Earl Jones happening, and when they're going to do it, I don't know. But they did confirm generative AI. They're going to use that for Darth Vader's lines. They're going to use AI to make the James Earl Jones voice so that Darth Vader can speak. And that was it. That kicked off the fear. But then Amazon made that anime, and then it leveled the fear. It put it in concrete. We can't let this happen. Okay, we can't. We really can't. If it does, The whole landscape is in danger. You like Jennifer Hale, you like Roger Craig Smith, you like Travis Willingham, you like Laura Bailey, you like fucking let me think of somebody, Sean Schemmel. Maybe not. That depends. That's entirely on perspective. But if you like these voice actors, if AI wins and and it's used in animation, you will never hear the real ones again, because these guys need to be paid. AI doesn't need to be paid, and that's why Amazon did that. I don't know if that's like the main reason. I don't know if it was a creative decision. I highly fucking doubt it. But oh man, it was bad. And then again, there's people like me who are like stand-in voice actors. If you need an impersonator, just ask me. I'm right here. I'm sitting here for you. You know? And it hurts when AI is the choice they'd rather take. You can't get anywhere with AI because on the one hand, yeah, it's productive, I guess. It's quick and you don't have to pay anybody, but on the other hand though, you don't have the soul. You know, there's no soul in the voice. So you've got the voice sound, but you don't have a soul behind it. And it was so noticeable. I have only seen clips. I can't remember the name of the anime, but I've seen clips. And there are people dubbing their own lines for the show versus what it actually sounds like. And the night and day, folks, night and fucking day. I don't think it could get any fucking worse than that. So yeah, it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. We gotta fight this thing, because if we don't, it's chaos. We're gonna lose so much just because people want to save a buck. I grew up with anime. I grew up with cartoons. I grew up in front of the TV at a constant rate. I grew up in front of the tube. We had all the goods, man. From Jim Cummings to Charlie Adler to Jennifer Hale, again to Richard Horvitz to, oh my God, I can't even name any. There's so many. Tara Strong and what the hell's her name? Delisle? Gray Delisle? Yeah. I think that's how I pronounce it. Apologies if I get that wrong. Mandy from the Grim Adventures, if you don't know. There's all of this, and anime and AI could replace all of that in just the fraction of a second. And oh man, it's a stance we got to take. And we had a fucking strike about this too, which was the fucked up thing. AI replacing writers and replacing actors. We had a strike about this. Now we got to get the voice actors to do it too. I imagine that's going to happen soon. I no shred of doubt it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and it's going to be bad. So many productions will be put on hold, you know. That was the SAG-AFTRA strikes, yeah, AFTRA. That's how you say it. But you know, it's going to happen again. It's going to keep going. As long as AI has a foothold in Hollywood or in animation, it is always going to be bad. And you can quote me on that. The last thing anybody needs is that taking the airwaves or taking the video and taking the movies. I mean, if they did that to One Piece, people would have rioted. They would have. And don't even act like they wouldn't have, because pretty soon it's going to be that way. At some point, the most popular stuff, that's going to get affected. And then when that happens, bam. All heads enraged, eyes bulging, faces red, you know, people crying betrayal and all that. Nobody gets that until it's too late. They just want to see what it's like on their profit, and then they fuck up, and then they get no profit anymore because now they can't trust them. You know, in Amazon's case, I mean, what's the biggest animated thing on there right now? I imagine it's either Invincible or it's Has Been Hotel. Now, if those shows got AI'd, the people with the pitchforks and the torches, they'd be going over to Amazon's house. they'd be it would just be the biggest mess you've ever seen. It looked like how the UK was looking a little while back. Probably right now. I haven't been keeping track. Yeah, but voiceover is so important to me as an art form. And it's important to a lot of people, apparently, as an art form because people have gotten so much interest. I see the the shorts of like same voice actor, BT dubs, or the same person things, right? And it's like the two different voices. They're night and day, but it's the same actor or actress. And people love that. I would kill to get on one of those, But, again, I've gone a little bit, so it's going to take a while for me to build back. But I don't care. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take however long it takes. I want to entertain again. I want to make people laugh again. That's what I want. I want to make people cry. I want to make people get scared because I've been getting into with a horror gimmick, Which, I can't help it. I love it. Recently, I've been practicing a lot of my breathy voices. So, like Smaug, for example, and Dr. Robotnik from the Sad AM, which they use the same effect for me. For Robotnik, I got my soundboard here. Hi! On 89, and I only put about maybe quarter way, and then I just do the thing.
You lied to me, Snivelly.
But then when I do the Smaug thing, same effect. I just make it a little bit more echoey and a bit bigger sounding. So then it sounds like this.
Well, thief, I smell you. I hear your breath. I feel your air. Where are you? Where are you?
Venom, I've been bouncing around a little bit, just because I was watching Tony Todd stuff a little while back and I got like really into that voice, So I would do things like, let's see.
This is what you've always wanted, isn't it?
Or just the We Are Venom, which everybody does that. If you've done a Venom impression, that's the first one you do.
We are Venom.
Gotta do that sound. Ugh, the creepy thing.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas. So little snacks, so little time. I am Venom. And you think of yourself as my ride.
You gotta get a little ASMR too, which is a good thing I have an XLR because you hear every detail. I feel like Markiplier when he does those quietest Let's Play videos back in the day, and he would hear the tongue. I can hear myself gulp. I end up doing the same thing he does. But yeah. Being winter, my voice is on a lower register, so a lot of the lower voices will get there. I wonder, can I do an Optimus Prime? I feel like I could. I don't need that. Well, let me find an effect here real quick, because I want to make sure that I get like a robotic sound, which is super important to me. Oh Lord, I know where that's going, and I'm not going there. Yeah. Whoop. Yep. Whoop. Ooh, perfect. Right here. Let's see. Let me think of a line now. Oh, okay. I got one. Let's see.
My name is Optimus Prime. My name is Optimus Prime.
I'll try it.
I have witnessed their capacity for courage, and though we are worlds apart, like us, there's more to them than meets the eye. That is what organics call a stomach.
Why? I ate. Megatron, I know I got down, though. I got the Megatron down. It could be, you could pick one. You can go ahead and pick one. It could be from the original version. It could be just Frank Welker now. Just pick one, you know? Let's see. Oh, I got to think of another line. Oh,
My greatest mistake? I've made a few. But there is one that I do not intend to make again.
he's got like that. Back then, he had like that raspy sound when he did it.
Unlike some of my other warriors, you never fail me.
But now he's got more of the low, breathy kind of thing. I think he's 79, I think, right now. 80, maybe? And, you know, so as the older he gets a little bit more just, you know,
Then the voice comes.
you know,
I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons.
I love Transformers Prime. Prime and the original show for Frank Welker Megatron. Those are the two that I like to go for the most. But I do love others. I grew up with Transformers Armada. I liked it. It's whatever. It was a good attempt, I think. When it got to the CG ones, cartoons, then it was like, ooh. Like Energon. Oh, I had the toothbrush. As a kid, I had the toothbrush. You know those toothbrushes, when you turn them on, they sing a song? I had that, and it was the Transformers Energon song. So it's like that dance ravey version of the Transformers theme, and it was weird. It was a cool toothbrush. When you wouldn't hear it until you started brushing. And it would play the song as you brushed. So I had a good morning, but yeah, the show itself, I didn't get to it too. But you know,
David K. Megatron, I enjoy. It was almost as if Patrick Stewart was doing the voice.
and it's weird, David K as Megatron, because you know I knew him as Sashomaru before I did. I got into the American anime Transformers ADR stuff. But then again, he came back in 2007 as Optimus, you know? And this was actually technically the effect they did in Transformers Animated, like all the time. It's Optimus Prime. Yeah. He had I just called it like Young Optimus Show. That was the best you could do. One thing I've really been getting into, though, and this is good. What I've been getting into after being gone for so long. This is good. What I've been really been getting into is this guy. Get a load of this. Been playing a lot of Sonic stuff and getting more Sonic related, and I've been not regretting a single thing. I just haven't. So keep these on for a little bit. I like these glasses. But, you know, I've been doing a lot of the Dr. Eggman because I'm bald. And then I kind of got a gut. And I'm the only one of my buddies that can grow one of these. But I'm not shaving this. Yeah. I'm not deflating my style all because people want it. Yeah. I should have known you would have survived that, you nasty little pincushion. Oh, man, it's been great. But, yeah, my voice has been getting in a much lower register because of how cold it's been getting. That's why normally I would have done these things in the summer. And I did try, I think, in 2023, and then, you know, the job kind of took over. When I was employed, that became a thing. And I didn't really get a lot of time, and then that's when the procrastination kind of began, and then it got more and more into it. I told you this story already. So, as far as I know, right, the voiceover industry has been really, really kind of like in trouble lately. And a lot of that has to do with the idea that, again, AI will take over. Now, I've been seeing a lot of projects coming up. I've been seeing a lot of groups being formed, which is great. That is a great thing because we need way more of that. And it can't get any worse than what it's been. I don't think we'll allow it. And as quick as Amazon was able to pull that show off that I was talking about earlier, I think we'll be okay. So voiceover could use more people, and I think the AI business is what triggered me to make a stand to kind of come back, because I already know what's going to happen. I already know people are going to get desperate. They're going to get scared because it's, like I said, getting bad. And now that the fear is really there, because it's been proven, they're willing to do this. We kind of need to stand together here and make sure that this does not pass, like it does not happen. If it does, the industry itself can crumble. Animation will crumble. There we go. I myself am not too particular with how the business works, except that it's pretty skeevy. Skeevy. It's demented, especially now with all that's been happening. But yeah, we can't let robots take the jobs. You know, I would much rather have a person
Scaring me out of my wits.
rather than just some computer voice just doing it for me. We had AI voice acting. It was Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey. We had this already. We don't need any more. God, it's getting chaotic, and it's getting pretty intense. I, for one, have been hearing rumors too that the video game scene's also been kind of getting into AI. They're releasing Halo for the PlayStation, and apparently AI was used, I guess, on a couple of things. I don't know if it was the animation, I don't know if it was like the setting, or I don't know if it was the acting, but it was used. People have been confirming that. Apparently Xbox confirmed it. So, scary. That is scary, scary, scary shit. And we don't need that. I mean, the fact that we all had to been getting on the internet and talking about this anyway, I mean, that just kind of cements the point. What I love most about their their idea of using AI voiceover is that nobody thought about this, the soul behind the voice thing. These are people who've had cartoons and have had movies done in animation, and they make these, and they don't pay attention to the art behind it. They don't pay attention to the behind the scenes stuff. They only pay attention to what happens when the movie's released or the show episode is released. And then when they tried it, then it was kind of, I'm hoping what happened is it was like a wake-up call for them, and they're like,
oh, this was a bad idea. Oh no, there go my profits.
so hopefully that worked, you know.
The great Lord Jeff Bezos, he is upset with us now. Pull the show.
Ugh. Gross. I mean, what if they do that with, oh my god, I don't even know. What if, can't think of a game franchise right now. What if they brought back Jak and Daxter and they used AI? Oh, people don't talk about Jak and Daxter anymore. They'll talk about it now. And, oh god, what if Disney did it? They're already getting out of the DEI, woke stuff. And then, what if they started using AI? Maybe that's going to be their next smack in the face on people, right? I heard Zootopia 2 was good, though. I loved the first one. I loved how all the actors in their respected roles fit everybody. They fit everything. My favorite voice on Zootopia it's a mixed bag. It's in between three. It's either, and they're three mains, right? Well, I guess they're mains, but Mare Lionheart, because it's J.K. Simmons, dude. How do you not? Then there was then Nick, of course, because Nate Bateman, awesome. And then I think the guy who wins is Idris Elba as Chief Bogo. That dude's voice is awesome. He has got a lovely voice. And I especially loved how his first line, it was a joke. First, we need to acknowledge the elephant in the room. Francine, happy birthday. Of course, man. But, I remember a couple of things I've been hearing, like Idris Elba himself. I've been really loving him getting into voice work. He's got a voice. It's a very distinct one, and it's very fun. The second Sonic movie, he plays Knuckles, right? Never in a million years would I have expected that. I thought they would go for a wrestler. For some reason, I thought they'd go for a wrestler. I don't know why, but I think it's because Knuckles is the powerhouse. So in their brains, it would make sense. Like, oh well, let's make him a WWE star, right, or something like that. And I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they went with Idris. Is it Idris or Idris? I don't ever want to get these names wrong. But I mean, my name's Brett. That's about as meat and potatoes as it can possibly get for a name, right next to Bert and Mike and Ralph, and George. So there you have it. But I'm nothing. But I'm not. I'm anything but ordinary.
Oh, I'm anything but. I'm stealing Takahata's voice to cement how insane I am. Let's answer your question with another question. Want to see me drink this guy? Remember when I drank that guy? That was fucking weird.
I think Team 4 Star, they had a lot to do with me wanting to do voiceover as well, because they were the ones that showed me you can do this yourself. You can do it at home. That's you. You're doing that. They really got me. When did I make this channel? I think 2013, and it's 2025, and I don't have a lot. That span of time. Oh, I don't care though. I did what I did. I'm back, and that's all that matters. I was thinking about doing a Looney Tunes month thing. Make it like a month of, right? Like I'm gonna just say it. I am clearly taking a formula from, pick one, Angry Video Game Nerd or Nostalgia Critic. I wanted to make a month of or a marathon of something. Looney Tunes kind of came into mind because I love the Looney Tunes. Who doesn't love them? You're a fool if you don't. One of my favorite voices is Daffy. He's my favorite Looney Tune because he's the only tune that's loony. He's the only crazy guy in the whole thing. Right next to the dodo, but it's a dodo. Of course it's crazy.
I'm really the last of the dodos.
I'm not doing the jingle. I ain't doing it. I can't. I deign to take that from Mel Blanc. I don't even know if it was like written in the script or if he just did that as improv. I have no idea. But I'm glad he did it. Because, at the very least we got something going with that, right? And so it all pans out. I'm really looking forward to seeing what animation's got going for it, soon. There's a lot of new things I've been looking at, and a lot of different places that have been showing me how much people care. But yeah, that's kind of a thing right now that I'm buzzing around on. Would anybody care for a marathon or month of? And it could be anything. It could be Looney Tunes. It could be Disney. The list goes on. I still got the magic that I worked for, so that's good. I didn't lose anything. I didn't lose my touch. Which, I mean, I'm shocked at that myself. Being out of commission for so long, it's like you think you lose a few things. But age hasn't stopped me. Hiatus hasn't stopped me, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So, there's that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Doing all of it. It's going to be great. Oh, it does kind of freak me out, but I'll manage because I really, really want this to work. And the only thing I can really think of to make it work is just do it. That's it. There's no excuse behind it. So, all that aside, I'm just gonna throw a few things out. Let's see. What can I dig out of here? What can I dig out of the back of my head? I don't know. Here's something I like to do. Okay, you can't see it because it's on the screen in front of me. Down here, down right here, I'm looking right at it. But what I like to do is I like to look up scripts. Scripts and quotes. And I like to see, you know, just as like a practice run, you read from scripts and you read from literature and so forth, just to see like what you can what you can do. Let's see. Okay, you know, Stewie. Stewie was my high school favorite. Everybody always wanted him. Okay, I got this. And I don't have any water. I'm a risk taker. I was pissed. Let's see.
Oh, she's camel toed the hell out of that leotard. I'm gonna live tweet this show and ruin it for everybody in other time zones.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see. Damn you, vile woman! You've impeded my work since the day I escaped from your wretched womb.
Let's see.
Eviscerate the proletariat. You see, I thought you were Ray Liotta because your skin has the texture of a...
Oh no, it cut off.
Damn!
I'm gonna read from these. That sounds fun. I'll read from these and see where it goes from here. Here we go.
Why, you torturing fence such dewberry. I'm gonna go find something to strike you with. Excuse me. Yeah, no thank you. I prefer to die giving you the finger.
That was the space shuttle episode. I remember that.
How's it feel to be the least cultured person at a bus station? When the world is mine, your death shall be quick and painless. Oh, yeah? Yeah, can you read my mind? Yeah, can you tell what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, shut up and get a salad.
I miss when he was more bitey. He's kind of become more of a, like the Real Housewives of something, whichever, pick your place, you know.
Mother, oh, Mother, I come bearing a gift. I'll give you a hint. It's in my diaper, and it's not a toaster.
Oh, it doesn't help that my voice is kind of low.
Yeah. Oh, aren't you a little old to be wearing braces?
Aren't you a little young to be traveling alone?
Aren't you a little old to be wearing braces? Oh, and tell Cookie Monster to not phone me until he finishes rehab. You know, Mother, as First Lady of the American stage Helen Hayes once said, I'm going to kill you. It's not so much that I want to kill Lois. It's just I want her not to be alive anymore. You know, it's funny. I tried to walk home, and a lot of hungry deer out at this time of night.
Dude, this is just bringing back memories. It's just flooding memories back to me, man. I love it. Oh.
No, you know the novel you've been working on? You know, the one you've been working on for 3 years? You know, the novel?
I'm not doing that whole thing. I ain't doing that whole goddamn bit.
You see, I thought you were Ray Liotta because your skin has the texture of a decorative autumn squash. Eviscerate the proletariat. Proletariat. Oh my God, I'm illiterate.
And then, of course,
damn you, a vile woman.
Again, voice. Yeah. See, I hate that, man. I'm a little rusty. I hate it. You know what? I got this one. Oh, I know what. You know what? It's hitting that register perfectly. So I think I'm going to go here. Let me do boom. I'll do boom. It's Sonic in case you catch my drift. I said drift. That's a speed thing. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's see. Let me go do the thing. Gotta do the right thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, two voices at once. All right.
Prepare to be destroyed by Burnbot.
So what? Is he gonna burn me with flamethrowers or something?
Flamethrower, but no.
Acid? Incendiary grenades?
No. The claws. Really painful claws.
Well, then you should have called him Clawbot or the Lacerator or Pinchatron 9000, but Burnbot? I mean, that's just false advertising. I love bouncing back and forth. It's a challenge for me. I love doing it. Okay. Oh, this is that Sonic. Okay. So this is the movie version. All right. Sonic, I love that you want to help make a difference, but you're being reckless. You pretended to be Batman? Blue Justice. Trademark pending. I don't know who to say this as. Because I could be any of them. All right. Okay, you know what? I'll start with Jason, because I feel like Jason started this one off. Sonic's the name, speed's my game. And then you do Roger. Sonic's the name, speed's my game. I'm fast, you're slow. That's why. Oh, God. Da.
Ooh, you are heavy. Seriously, Burnbot. You could stand to burn a few calories.
Oh my God, I love it. You can't lose me, Egghead.
You know my name is Dr. Eggman. You do that on purpose.
Do what, Egghead?
Put your quills where your mouth is.
Oh shit, we diving into Sonic X. Take a good look. I'm a hedgehog, not a cat. Good question. Unfortunately, I can't give you an answer, because I don't remember. Look for Boom, though, because I'm in Roger mode. My voice is forcing me to stay in Roger mode. It's forcing me to stay here. Just allow him. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. No, I ain't turning that off. That is a setting on my Google that I am keeping. So I'm just gonna move on. There we go. Let's see. The Feel Sonic from the movie 2019. What's 2020, you asses? I know this shit. All right. You just picked a fight with a poorly disguised hedgehog. You just picked a fight with a poorly disguised hedgehog who's seen way too many action movies. But working on my Ben Schwartz Sonic. So, I know what you're thinking. Why is that incredibly handsome hedgehog being chased by a madman with a mustache from the Civil War? Let's see. Where am I? What year is it? Is The Rock president? Yes, Keanu, you are a national treasure. Gotta pick a good. I'm wet. I'm cold. There's a fish on my head, and clearly I'm not going to be able to do this on my own. I'm stumbling my words. I'm very energetic. Your egg drones are impressive, Dr. Eggman. But face it, you'll never catch me. Yeah, see, the way my voice is right now, it's the aperture is kind of closed up. That or my voice is just dry. It could be either one. But Roger Craig, Idris Elba, Travis, Mike, Pollock, those guys are kind of like in the range right now. I think my voice is just dry, honestly. That might just be it. Oh, I saw a stutter. Please don't stutter no more. I don't want that. Okay, I think we're good. Let's see. All right. Okay, so I know this bit. This is Sonic Boom. This is the episode where Eggman moves in. You want me to put a script up for you? I think about it, I feel like that would help. I can read the script, either one. But right now, I'm in the vocal register. Hi, by the way. I got the dashboard up and the cameras are here. Hi. Now, the way my voice is right now, if I'm doing Sonic, I gotta have the Roger, most definitely. So I'm just gonna kind of do boom. I think I'll do boom. Okay, so Amy Rose comes in. Now, Sonic, do you have something you want to share with Eggman? Yes. How do I say this delicately? You're a horrible roommate and nobody in this house likes you. Let's frame our statements with, when you do this, it helps me feel this. Fine. Let's see. When you live here, it makes me feel angry. Because you're a horrible roommate and nobody in this house likes you. Oh my god, I can't get enough of that. Sticks, you've just been nominated for an Awardie Award. They really need a better name for that thing. Knuckles. Ooh, let me see. Oh, wait, I can't read. Give me that. I think you would be a great sidekick for me. No, Knuckles. This is about me finding a sidekick. We'll need to change your name, though. I'm thinking Knuckles Jr. Oh my god, I can't get enough of this show. This show had no business being as funny as it was. It had no business at all. And I love that it did. I'm been kind of on a Sonic kick as of late, and Boom is just kind of right up my alley. I love the cynical of it all. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I found the entire scene of this. Okay. So, I'm going to try my best with this. Let me turn this down just a hair, just in case. You can't lose me, Egghead! Eggman! You know my name is Dr. Eggman! You do that on purpose! Do what, Egghead? It all ends here, old friend. Prepare to be destroyed by Burnbot. So what, is he gonna blast me with flamethrowers or something? Flamethrower? Well, no. Acid? Incendiary grenades! No, the claws! The claws! Really painful claws! Well, you should have called him Clawbot or Lacerate or Ninjatron 9000, but Burnbot? That's just false advertising. I named the robot Sonic! Yeah, see, it seems like right now, the range I'm in, again, I don't know if it's because my voice is dry or it's because it's winter. There's a lot more low range and gravelly voices. So, I think the Boom cast, the current Sonic gang, that's probably my safest bet.
Ooh, Burnbot, you are heavy. You could stand to lose a few pounds.
Yeah, there's that one I just did. No, Knuckles. I'm looking for someone to be my sidekick. You're gonna have to change your name, though. I'm thinking Knuckles Jr. Tails, I really didn't want to fire you. I was just trying to protect you. How, by putting me in more danger? The plan had holes!
Oh, Sonic, I have one last surprise for you. I took your advice. Burnbot can burn things.
God. Oh, dude, I got such great thing. Amazing how long it's been, too, since that was a thing. Amazing. Oh, God. Let's see. Translate this. Oh, the translator episode. Okay. My fair Stixie.
Someone left this at my house.
Yeah. The mailman. It's a letter.
Letter, huh? I don't know. Paper folded in over itself. What's it hiding? What's it hiding?
I don't care if I can't do their voices, man. I love acting out Sticks. Oh my god, that's like the best thing. Just, oh.
I don't know. Paper folding in over itself. What's it hiding? What's it hiding?
Sticks, you've been nominated for an Awardie Award. They really need a better name for that thing. Ooh, let me see. Oh, wait, I can't read. Give me that. In honor of saving our village, the mayor cordially invites you to the awardees. Huh. Conveniently, you can also bring your 4 closest pals. Sorry, Comedy Chimp. I hate Comedy Chimp, though. I hate him.
The awardees will be at the Mirror's Mansion. You'll dine on, elegant food and mingle with elegant guests, after which the awardee award will be awarded to the winner, which could be you.
Oh my god, they got a lot of scripts in here.
Man, oh man. Do.
Late fees. Where is oh, just a guy? Oh no, I hated that episode. I hated it so much.
Listen, Mike. I was wrong to say you're just a guy. And I'll never do it again. And if you want, you're welcome to come with us to the next battle with Eggman. Apology accepted. Can we go now?
What? No, we have to wait for Eggman to launch an attack.
How about now? No, you see. So now? Let's go now.
Just go to your happy place. Just go to your happy place.
Hey, what's this? Your happy place or something? Hey, when are we going to the battle? Now? What's this? Your happier place? Cool. So can we go to the battle now?
I hate the side character. You know what I hate the most about that show? Every side character. Every single side character. I hate them. The Gogobas are one of the worst. I think the villagers are worse than them. When me and my girlfriend watch this, we cannot help but hate the villagers. Why does Sonic stay there? Why doesn't he just leave? He should just leave. Just let him have it. Let's see. You know what I think is compassionate? Saving the village from Eggman like every week. But do I get any props for that? No! Everybody just goes around gasping at me when I call a guy or people. I can't yell that one. I can't yell that line. It's just a bit. I quit Hero Egg and I quit this stupid group. Sometimes I feel like when Roger does his thing, he forgets he's acting and his real voice comes out and it's just like the best thing ever. It doesn't get any better than Roger forgetting he's acting and his big booming voice just kind of shoots out of Sonic's mouth. 1 minute you're listening to Sonic the Hedgehog in the show doing his thing. The next minute, it's Kyle Crane. You know, I love it. Oh, man. Let's see. Ooh. Oh my god, why is this one the longest? Man, you guys got totally schooled by Eggman. That's lame.
The guy's a lot trickier one by one. He's actually pretty smart. He sometimes forgets he's a doctor.
Hey, you guys will never believe what I found in this hole.
Dirt?
Lucky guess. It's hard to distinguish Knuckles and Sonic because they kind of both have that same pitch. But Sonic is more in the throat. He's the surfer dude, and Knuckles is more in the chest. He's more the jock. So that makes sense. So you got to kind of distinguish whenever I switch between the two. There was one point I wanted to dub, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Boom Knuckles with the Idris Elba, and I just couldn't do it. Oh, let me see that. Oh, wait, I cannot read.
So this is why you called me here.
It takes a village to defeat a hedgehog.
Ooh.
Shadow the Hedgehog! Everybody look! Shadow's here! Who's he? He's only the second most popular character in the whole canon! Oh, let me get you a chair, Mr. Shadow.
I prefer to stand.
God, I love Kirk as Shadow, man. I do kind of miss Jason, but I do love Kirk. Kirk's got his own little spin with it, and I dig it.
I do miss 2005, but I also love the modern.
There's just something about him, man.
Pathetic. Even with all this help, you still couldn't manage to beat Sonic.
It blows my mind a little bit knowing that Shadow and Orbot are the same people. It's the same guy. Well, there's a lot of scripts in here I'm not doing. Now, I would love to do anything from 93 to 99, But I don't know how people feel about Jaleel as Sonic anymore. You know, we loved it as kids, and then when we grew up, it kind of turned into he's annoying. And it's like, hey, he tried. Give him a fucking chance, man. Sonic Unleashed. Ooh. Let's see.
Well, this is new. Showing remorse, Eggman? If you played nice, I wouldn't have to break all your toys.
Love it. See, I wish they had it in the sequence, though, because it seems like this is just a list and just the things they said. Dialogue. Here we go. Oh, here we go. We can start from here. Okay. Big ship, big space battle. Da-di-da-di-da. Supersonic beam. Eggman cowers.
Sonic! I'm sorry. Really, go easy on me. I'll turn over a new leaf, I swear. Just give me a chance.
Well, this is new. Showing remorse, Eggman? If you played nice, I wouldn't have to break all your toys.
Gotcha.
I think Unleashed was the last time. No. You know what? I was wrong. Generations was the last time we got Eggman doing that laugh. I'm so glad he dropped it. I feel like Mike dropped it on purpose because even he couldn't stand it. He hated it, man. He didn't know why they made Eggman have that laugh. Just a simple. That's enough. That's enough for him. Let's see.
What's the progress on the Dark Gaia-powered Eggman Land construction system?
That's a mouthful.
Oh, of all the lazy, here I go with the trouble of waking that Dark Gaia thing up, and it causes me nothing but delays. I don't want to hear about its weight issues, so what if I gave it a sudden awakening? This is unacceptable.
Oh God, do I dare? Look what I found. I just found this. Sonic the Hedgehog. 2006. Oh. Honestly, that's my best Eggman. Right there. I think as much as I had to budge, I'm sorry. I couldn't sit like that for much longer. I think as much as the game, we all know it. It's been bashed, destroyed, despised. But I think with that game though, one thing I think I did like the performances, as campy and cheesy as it was, which is weird because of how dramatic it was trying to be. I think a lot of my favorite Eggman bits come from that game. Let's see. Oh, yep, right here. His first lines.
A pleasure to meet you at last, Princess of Soliana. I am Dr. Eggman. I've come here to obtain the secrets of the Flames of Disaster from you, and to take the miracle gems that are the key to its secret, the Chaos Emeralds. Now, Princess, this way, please.
See, there's this one line here, why you little. I feel like that's Unleashed. I feel like somebody made that kind of a... I feel like somebody made a mistake there.
You little...
Not that blue hedgehog again. Not that irritating hedgehog again. If this is a wiki, I gotta change that shit. I will edit that. That is clearly a muck-up. Can I edit it? Oh, I can edit it. Yeah. I'm going down here and I'm gonna change it. Start editing. Get out of my face. The line is not that irritating hedgehog again. I know that. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, hold on. Go back. Yep, leave. Don't save it. Yeah. Oh, my God, don't save it. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Irritating. There we go. I fixed it. I just fixed a wiki. I've actually never done that before. There. And now people will get it right.
Not that irritating hedgehog again!
Don't muck with me. I know what the game is like. But I'm gonna get the lines right if I'm doing it. Uh-oh, my camera's running out of battery. Hold on a second. Intermission. You guys just give me 1 second while I fix this. I will be right back. Stick around though, because I'm not kidding. I will return in just a sec. Fixed it back up. All right. Phew. We good. We get. Oh wow. All the stuff on the display is on. Hang on a second. Can't have that stuff just sitting there. Let's see. Just give me like a sec here. Hang on. Twink. There we go. All of it. Get it all off my damn screen. Okay. Or at least as best as you can. Okay. Sure. That's the best I can do. Then I accept. Okay. Yeah, sorry about all the bump around on that. A little too bright. I think it's a little too bright. Down a little bit. There we go. Hey, there it is. All right. Okay, anyway. I've got, I think we can get a move on from this franchise. Okay. Let me see what I can think of here. Let's go anime style. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. If you're into anime, if you're into animation, if you're into comics, then I implore you, I implore all of you to tell me what exact thing, whether it be a show, whether it be a franchise, whether it be, I don't know, a commercial, even. I'll do those 90s commercials with the mascots, like for cereal and shit. What exactly was the thing that tickled your fancy? What was the thing that made you laugh or smile as a kid? Because for me, that stuff's important too, I think. I actually get a nice kick out of, call it nostalgia goggles if you want. I don't care. I don't care about that. Look, if it entertains and it makes people smile, then it did its job right. Right? I mean, you don't get no better than that. Let me see. Ooh, I got something. I think I'm gonna go the Disney route. But when it was good. Starting with this. All right. See what I can think of at the top of my head. I got it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, is this is this the narration? Oh, I'm a sucker for doing that stuff. Let's see. Yep. I'm gonna jump right on that one. I'm a sucker for narration shit. I love it. Yep, it's got the whole thing here. Okay. Let's see if I can make this work. Okay, you know what? I got an idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, for one. Get on this. Let's see. I got to get the soundtrack going. And then it'll feel more full. It'll be better for itself if I fill up everything like with sound. You know, I think it'd be much better for that. 1991 OST. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast came out in 1991, if you didn't know that. Versus the 2016. Was it 2016 or 17? I swear to God it was 16. Okay, here we go. Alright. Ooh, there it is. Okay, I got this going now. See if I remember the timing.
Once upon a time,
No,
in a faraway
damn you.
land, a young prince lived.
The original actor is taking my spotlight. He stole my thunder. I don't care if he's the original. He stole my thunder. Just the music. It's just the music. I just want Alan Menken's stuff. Just Alan Menken's music. That's it. With the score only. There we go. Ah, there we go. Turn it down here. Okay. My stream might end up looking a little jittery. I apologize for that. Once upon a time in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, on one winter's night, an An old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen that there was no love in his heart, and as punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside his castle with a magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose, which would bloom until his 21st year. If he could learn to love another, and earn her love in return, by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope. For you see, in his eyes, who could ever love a beast?
I'm a sucker for narration.
Yeah, I feel like, oh, see, yeah, it's back. Okay, so my little notebook here can handle a lot, but the stream will get jittery if anything's playing. That sucks. That sucks. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is. Let's see. What else do I got? What else do I got? What else can I do? What else can I do? Oh, wait, I got something. I got something again. Now, one thing that I really love doing is any kind of script, movie, what have you, that has a lot of, I don't know what to call it. I call it conventional. I call it a conventional thing because it's actual talking. There may be a script in front of people, but they like kind of realistically speak, you know? So like The Emperor's New Groove, Buzz Lightyear, the animated series, things like that, where they literally just chat. And I don't know what it is, but I adore that shit. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I think, is like the most famous thing for that. To give an example, Family Guy. There is one episode in particular that is my favorite piece of dialogue. It's the episode where Peter tries to make his own religion. And near the end, everybody leaves and goes to these other religions. And he goes, and here I thought I was making a difference. I thought I was really helping people. Could there be anyone stupider than me? Madonna? Oh, yeah. Oh, she's real stupid. Yeah, absolutely, Francis. Oh, major idiot. Major idiot. They just kind of start bouncing dialogue off each other, you know? Like, it's like a totally improv thing. I love it. I'm not even sure if it was, because Seth voices two characters. I don't know if he voiced Francis. It feels like he did, but I don't know about that. Intro without. Let's see if I can find voiceover. Ah, there we go. Intro without voiceover. So like I'm gonna do. I want to see if I can maybe get the capture display up too. That would help a lot. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try that. Let me go into the monitor. Let me see if I can get it up. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. I'm not dying. I'm just trying to change the... Oh, it's behind... Okay, so I got it. The problem is it's behind me. All right. One second again. There we go. Hey, there it is. All right. I don't know if I can get in trouble for this. I hope not. I'm not trying to steal anyone's thunder, man. I'm just doing voices. So I hope this doesn't do much. There we go. Whoop, where am I going? What am I doing? All right. Okay. Now I'm judging this based on how the screen looks. I got the stream playing here, and I got a dashboard on my phone, and I'm just kind of looking at it. So I'm trying to see. Oh no, that's a good size. All right. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if this works. I'm hoping this works, because if it does, that would be amazing. Modified original version. Long time ago, somewhere deep in the jungle.
Will you take a look at?
Damn. Okay, hold on. Shit. Hold on. I'm hoping that this isn't stuttering or anything, because it kind of looks that way on the stream, and I'm hoping that's not the case, man, because that would suck. It looks fine on my computer, but just watching it on the dashboard, that's the part that sucks. See, now nothing's playing. That sucks. Okay. I love this little thing here, but I hate how weak it is. It can't handle all this stuff. All right. Scenes edited for dubbing. Let's see what I can get out of that, because I'll still try it. And I'll still have a roll with it. Let's see. Another genuine voiceover. Manada. See, this is interesting stuff to me. I'm trying to find any kind of scene where the audio is gone, like the voice is gone, because then it'll help me out a lot. Huh. It doesn't look like there is. Okay, hold on. Scenes without dialogue for dubbing. How about that? You know what? I got an idea. Hang on. ADR for dubbing. There we go. Let's try it this way. Lord knows I love anime, so there you go. Isn't this great? Ain't that just nifty? You know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I can really find anything on here at the moment, which that sucks. Damn. Oh god. I wouldn't even know where to begin, honestly. Made for dubbing. Why don't I just go bare bones about it? Now I'm just using Family Guy as a reference. Let's see. Okay, how about this? I got an idea. Disney scenes without voices. I can't get any more toddler speak than that. For fun and practice only. Oh, okay. Oh, is this Patrick Warburton? Is this person gonna do it though?
Hey, Belle, what's your policy on making special orders?
All right, Buster.
Oh, I love him. I just love him immediately. It's just like we're his parents.
There we go.
Belle, what's your policy on making special orders?
All right, Buster. That's it. You want a special order? You make it. I quit. No, I tried.
That's actually really nice.
No respect for anybody with vision. There's something I can do about it.
Oh, wait a second.
See, I would like to know though how they did it. Like, did they just download the soundtrack and then they just kind of, worked at it and practiced until they got it, or is there like, did they just cut the audio out? Some people can do that, and I would really like to know. I would love to know that. Okay, then I'm just gonna do the most bare bones that I can. All right, I got this. I know what to do. I know just what to do. I'm going to look up a scene. Nope, 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 nope. How about this? Kronk becomes the chef. There we go. I'll just do the mute trick because it seems like that works out just fine. There we go.
Four combos, extra bacon on the side, two chili cheese samplers,
There we go.
basket of liver and onion rings, a catch of the day, and a steak cut in the shape of a trout. You got all that, honey?
Three workers wearing pants, blade of hot air, basket of grandma's breakfast, and ginger bowl to a gill. Got it. Yay, I'll just mute it. I'll do it myself. If no one wants to make them, I will do it myself. All right, fine. Ooh, okay. Okay. I see this the world thing. And I know that bit. So, I'm just going to be able to do it right here.
Chipmunk.
Go back. Go back.
I'm loving this.
Are you talking to that squirrel?
What if I did... What if I redubbed it with impressions of other characters? Oh, I'm gonna have to experiment with that myself first. That's gonna be a thing. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Here's a little that I can do. Oh, I'm so angry. That's what it's called. Okay. I got something here. Right here. I got this. Okay, so what I'll do is, and I know it's gonna suck. I know it's gonna suck because there's no background noises and shit, but I can make this work somehow. I'm gonna mute whenever Ren speaks, and I'll do that.
I'm home. I can follow my intellectual pursuits.
Okay. Okay. At least I'm home. I can follow my intellectual pursuits. Oh, yep, okay. My opera records covered in bubblegum! Just know if there was a way I could take dialogue live and just shut it off so I can do a few things with it. I wish I had the technology. I'm sorry I lack the talent to do that. Quote John Tron, man. My collection of rare, incurable diseases violated. I'm just gonna get to it. I can't keep letting him have all the screams. But I can't scream, so.
You idiots!
Okay, here we go. I got this. I got this. You! Both of you! Oh, what I'm gonna do to you. I'm so angry. First, I'm gonna tear your lips out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then, I'm gonna gouge your eyes out. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
We don't like this, man. Yeah, you scary us.
Yeah. You scared, huh? Next. I'm gonna tear the arms out of the sockets.
And you want to know what else?
I'm gonna hit you, and you're gonna fall. And I'm gonna look down, and I'm gonna laugh. But first, I gotta take a whiz. Don't you go anywhere. You stay right here. Oh, I didn't finish it. Right on this spot. See, that's fun to me. I do it like on. I wish I could like keep the music, ditch the dialogue on command. I wish I could do that because then live dubs would be more fun. I wouldn't have to mute everything. The only way I could think of that would make it more fun is if everything was already. What the fuck is wrong with my? Oh, I haven't eaten. That's what. What I think could be more fun would be that if the scene was already muted, there was no music, then it could work. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this in. Let me think. Let me think of something. The Stewie best scene. Oh, you know what? How about this? Let's see. Road to Rhode Island. How about I do that? Road to Rhode Island. It was like the first Road 2 episode. I think way back in either 99 or 2000. But let's see. Oh, okay. Yep. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. There's no music, so muting it will not be a big deal. All right. Let's see. Oh my god. Right. Let's not dilly dally. Get Lewis on the phone. Have a wire us some money, and let's get the hell out of here.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty. Ugh. Hello, operator. Hello. Oh God, that's right. You have to punch in the numbers nowadays. I should know this. Oh yes, 8675309. That's it. That's not it. Damn you, Tommy Two-Tone! Only one thing to do. 111-1111. Lois? Damn. 111-1112. Lois? Damn. 111-1113.
You got the stuff?
Yeah, I got it. Where's the money, huh?
I remember this.
Money.
No. You don't see the money till I see the stuff.
Oh, for God's sake, there's only one way to put an end to this nuisance. He's wearing a wire!
What? You son of a...
Okay, I'll switch it up now. I'll be Brian.
Get all the marmalade. Hello. Oh, damn it!
It's a pus-spewing blood-gunned hell!
Oh, what? What do you mean our credit card was declined? The hell?
No, let me do this one bit, because I...
Ah!
It's a pus-spewing blood-gunned hell! Ugh! What? What do you mean our credit card was declined? No, there's no need to come up. Oh, blast! Damn it! Come on, Brian, get up. Come on, go for a ride in the car. Blast! Ooh, a penny. Okay, now I'll be Brian. Switch.
Wake up!
What? My head. Oh, God, where are we?
The weekend of kids, you know, just us. We have to get the hell out of here!
Motel manager, open up, or I'll hit you with this blunt instrument I used to hit deadbeats with bad credit cards.
Oh, man.
Well, it's not an
Perfect.
instrument, it's more of an object, but it's...
I just realized I feel like I might get in some... for showing... Nah.
blunt, hard and blunt, and well,
Ooh.
it's kind of like a bat. I found it out back one day when I was raking.
Let's go.
All right, we need some wheels. Locked.
An SUV? Look, we're trying to elude someone. We're not driving to soccer
Love this.
practice. Let's take this.
You know that the humor I was talking about, where they have conversations just randomly? This is what I'm talking about. This is my favorite kind of dialogue. I dig it. They divert from the story, and it's just this weird, random, just conversation that just kind of kicks up. I dig that shit so much.
SUV? Look, we're trying to elude someone. We're not driving to soccer practice.
Now, this is something that I used to do all the time. I would mute my TV, and I would do both the voices bouncing back and forth just to test my fertility. I don't have to do that now. So what I'll do is I'll do Brian first, and then I'll do Stewie. I'll reverse, and then I'll do Stewie. All right, here we go.
Unlocked. An SUV? Look, we're trying to elude someone. We're not driving to soccer practice. Let's take this one.
You like that color?
What's wrong with the color?
I don't know. It's just really dark. I
It's
just
dirt.
what?
It doesn't show dirt.
I guess it.
You know, this really is the first place we've gone to. Perhaps we should try another lot. Sold.
No, damn, I missed it. Okay.
Well, go on, hotwire it.
Hot wire.
I don't
I'm
even
not-
pump my own gas.
I know what
For
happened.
God's sake.
I know what happened. I mucked it up.
Well, go on, hotwire it.
Hot wire? I don't even pump my own gas.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hurry up. You did it!
Wait, put it back. I like the color.
You can tell my Stewie's off just because, like I said, my voice is all weirded up, so. Okay, here we go.
Let's go.
All right, we need some wheels.
This one's unlocked.
An SUV? Look, we're trying to elude someone. We're not driving to soccer practice. Let's take this one.
You like that color? I don't know. It's so dark.
Well, yes, but it doesn't show dirt.
What?
It doesn't show dirt.
I guess.
You know, this really is the first place we've gone to. Perhaps we should try another lot.
Sold.
Well, come on, hotwire it!
Hotwire. I don't even pump my own gas.
Oh, for God's sake!
Hurry up. You did it.
Wait, put it back. I like that song.
I'll do the rest of it.
From Montgomery, from here to eternity, with Burt Lancaster, who is in
Atlantic City with Susan Sarandon.
Don't remember that.
who is in White Palace with Kevin Bacon. There.
Nice. Except that was James Spader in White Palace. Moron.
Oh, Mr. Snippy.
Look, I just need some time to think, all right?
Yes, you've got lots to think about, haven't you? Public drunkenness, Grand Theft Auto.
You left out the part where I made you smash your head on the windshield.
Well, I don't recall. No! Yes, well, I suppose I walked right into that one.
Dubbing is fun. It just is. And it's good practice. If you just do it for the sake of doing it, it's fun. By the way, I'm using this in total fair use, and I'm saying it on stream. I will not put it in the description because there really is no point. Family Guy belongs to Fox. It was created by Seth MacFarlane, and it's also handled by, I think they're called Fuzzy Door Studios. I don't own anything. I'm just doing this for fun. YouTube, please back off. Everybody back off. Back off, man! It's just for fun. Let's see. Let me do some effects stuff. Here we go. Okay. There we go. I am going to do when wakes up in Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. I'm going to do that one. Might be a little weird, but I think I can make it. So I get an echo going. After all, Beerus sleeps inside of a chamber, so that explains that. Oh, I've been doing Eggman for so long, my Beerus is going to sound weird. Fine, Whis, I'm up.
But it's so cozy.
3 years is a little more than a catnap. No, 30 years is a little more than a catnap. There we go. Fine, Whis. I'm up.
It's time. Time to wake up. And don't fall back asleep. Recall that it was you yourself, after all, who set the alarm bomb to go off at this time. I'd hate to see you oversleep and for one of your...
Dragon Ball Z. Oh, yep. Wait, nope. I can actually do this now.
The following is non-profit, and it's just me doing this for entertainment. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release. I have always wanted to do that.
Backup alarm.
And Dragon Ball Super.
Fine.
Oh, fuck, I missed it. Worrying about your damn copyrights. When I clearly don't fucking own it. You should know that.
Fine, Whis. I'm up.
I just don't want you sleeping in for 15 years too late and waking up groggy like the last time. But if you require some more coddling, I'm always happy to show off my vocal range with a singing performance to roust you.
I said I'm up!
But it's so cozy.
To feel rejuvenated, I need at least 50 years of sleep. 30 years is little more than a cat nap.
Lord Beerus, again, it was you who chose this wake-up time. And if I may, why did you choose this date?
There's something I need to check for myself.
Well, in any case, prepare for you. Go on before it gets cold.
I'd rather not. You know I hate baths.
You're covered in soot from those explosions, Lord. And after your nap, I'm sure you've got mold in your ears. Now.
What if I refuse?
Beerus might be powerful, but boy, does he stink up a room. Soon they'll start calling you the Destroyer of Noses.
Whis, your pathetic attempts at banter are making me want to go back to sleep. Maybe I'll destroy you.
See this already. I've missed this a lot. Even if I'm just kind of cheaply doing it, I've missed it. Let's see. How about let me try a different thing here. Dialogue removed for dubbing. I know there's a way to do it. I've seen it many times where people put it up. They've removed. I can just dub over it because I'm still working on how to make edits like that myself. It's a process. I don't exactly know how to do it. And I don't want to use Audacity because I feel like Audacity may not do a good job. I've never really tried it, but you know. I did upload that there's a channel of me voicing Megatron. I did that with another program. I didn't use Audacity for that. But I don't want to keep using Audacity. I want to learn how to use like the advanced shit, and it's taken me a while to learn it, but I'm learning it slowly but surely. All right, let me try this again. If I could pick anything, you know what? Hang on, let me try this again, because now that I know how to do it, I feel like it'll be easier. Okay, we're going back to the Emperor's New Groove again. And I'm going to... I need them talking. I can't have it be the intro because that's just narration. I want to actually have their voices be moving. Let's see. What scene should I do? That's the question, isn't it? What scene should I do? You know what? It's taking me into Disney territories that are not what I'm looking for. I got this.
Boom, bam, baby. Let's get to the grub.
Okay, I am going to look at the effects that I'll need. Boom, bam, baby. Let's get to the grub. I am one hungry king of the world. I need like a room reverberance is what I need. That's not it. That sounds ethereal. Ooh, creepy. Scary. Yo. See, it takes a minute to find the right effect that you'll need, considering that you want to make it as right as you can. All right. All right, here we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Baby, let's get to the grub. I am one hungry king in the world. So, no hard feelings about being let go.
None whatsoever.
Such a lie.
Crunk, get the Emperor a drink.
Drink. Right. I gotta get my Patrick Warburton now. Because Lord knows he don't sound like that. All right. Yeah. Your Highness.
Is something burning?
My spinach puffs! I'll do Cusco here. So, he seems nice.
He is.
He's what, in his late 20s?
I'm not sure.
Back to Crunk. Saved him!
That's great. Good job.
Very good.
They're still hot. This is a fun game of Seen It, the audio version.
The Emperor needs his...
You may not even know what that
drink.
game is. Right. Right. Uh-oh. Right. My voice is like in that mid-range, right? You know, I can hit low notes, but not that low.
Hey, Cronky, everything okay back there?
Oh, the drinks are a bit on the, warm side. Hey, did you see that sky today? Talk about blue.
Yes, Crunk. Riveting. A toast to the Emperor. Long live Cusco.
Don't drink the poison.
Tasty.
Finally. Good work, Crunk.
Oh, they're so easy to make. I'll get you the recipe.
To get rid of the body.
Okay, what were we saying?
We were just making a toast to your long and
I'll take the
rid of
Cusco one. Okay, what were we saying?
We were just making a toast to your long and healthy rule.
Right. So, what are you gonna do? I mean, you've been gone here a long time, and I really mean a long time. It might be difficult for someone your age to say something in the public sector. Hey, Kronk, can you talk me off, pal? Be a friend?
About you find
It's kind of hard to do, too, because David Spade talks really quick.
I mean, it might be difficult for someone of your age. Life in the private sector.
Private sector. That was
Be
the fucking
difficult.
phrase. Okay. For someone your age to find work in the private sector. Hey, Kronk, can you top me off, pal? Be a friend? Now, about finding you somewhere else to work. That's going to be difficult.
More broccoli?
You're, well, I mean, let's face it, you're no spring chicken. I mean that in the best possible way.
What?
It hit me too. I ain't even gonna lie. It hit me too. You don't call a person old after you just fired him, dude.
A llama? He's supposed to be dead!
Yeah, weird.
Let me see that vial. This isn't poison. This is extract of llama. Ugh.
You know, in my defense, all your potions do tend to look alike. You might want to think about relabeling some of them.
Take him out of town and finish the job now.
What about dinner?
Kronk, this is kind of important.
How about dessert?
Well, I suppose there's time for dessert.
And coffee.
All right, a quick cup of coffee. Then take him out of town and finish the job.
You know what? I'm going to try this just because I'm having fun with it. I'm going to try the thing.
Finish the job now.
The thing I talked about earlier. I'm going to redub it. I'm going to make Yzma Eggman, but I'll keep Kronk the same. All right?
poisons all look alike, you might think about relabeling some of them.
Take him out of town and finish the job, now!
What about dinner?
Gronk, this is kind of important.
How about dessert?
Well, I suppose there's time for dessert.
And coffee?
I'll write a quick cup of coffee. Take him out of town and finish the job.
Who would Eggman be arguing with if that were a thing? Who would he be yelling at? He's had so many minions you wouldn't be able to pick. I'd say Scratch. All right, I think I'll do one more. I'll wrap this up. Let's see. It's got to be a right one, though. I have to pick one. I keep seeing 8 Crazy Nights on my screen. I don't like that. I don't like it one bit. What? Get the fuck out of here with that. No. YouTube, don't. Honey, sweetie, don't do it. I don't know. I gotta think of a movie scene or think of something. Let's see. You know what? Impersonation game. All right, I'll do it that way. No. That is not where I was going. I don't know why that. You know what it was? I saw a reaction video to the Jungle Book, and that's why my brain was going there. I think I am going to do. Oh, yep, Mr. DNA. Yep, okay. Just the music. Let me see if I can make this. Let's see if I can do this right. Oh, damn. All right. So then I think I will just play the soundtrack and then I'll just do it for you guys. You guys right here. How about that? All right. Okay. I have mastered this dialogue since I was a kid, from left to fucking right. I know this one. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay. What do you mean film version? It's the same fucking. That's dumb. All right. I'll just do it here. Now watch. This is Obsession. He goes, Mr. DNA, where'd you come from? From your blood. Just one drop of your blood contains billions of strands of DNA, the building blocks of life. A DNA strand, like me, is the blueprint for building a living thing. And sometimes animals who went extinct millions of years ago, like dinosaurs, left their blueprints behind for us to find. We just had to know where to look. 100 million years ago, there were mosquitoes, just like today. Then, just like today, they fed on the blood of animals, even dinosaurs. Sometimes, after biting the dinosaur, the mosquito would land on the branch of a tree and get stuck in the sap. After a long time, the tree sap would get hard and become fossilized, just like a dinosaur bone, preserving the mosquito inside. This fossilized tree sap, which we call amber, waited for millions of years with the mosquito inside, until Jurassic Park scientists came along. Using sophisticated techniques, they extract the preserved blood from the mosquito and, bingo, dino DNA. A full DNA strand contains 3 billion genetic codes. If we were to look at transcripts like these once a second for 8 hours a day, it would take 2 years to look at the entire DNA strand. It's that long, since it's so old. It's full of holes. Now that's where our geneticists take over. Thinking machines, supercomputers, and gene sequencers break down the strand in minutes, and virtual reality displays show our geneticists the gaps of the DNA sequence. We use the complete DNA of a frog to fill in the code and complete the code. Phew! And now we can make a baby dinosaur. This score is only temporary. Only very dramatic music with a rum bum bum or a march or something, and then of course the tour moves on. What I just demonstrated to you was called obsession. I've got that whole scene down pat. I was looking for a script just to make sure I was like at least getting it right. Not even realizing that I'm talking through it. I know it. So that tells me I know it by heart, and now I feel better about myself. Oh man, that's great. I love that series, that franchise. I love the whole franchise, even Jurassic World stuff. Dude, I'm just watching movies to have fun. Is that so wrong? Yeah, I can criticize and I can nitpick and I can pick on it however I want, but I'm doing it for fun. Okay. I don't know what else anybody could want from me. Oh, I love it. I could watch those movies forever. Da 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 da. Let me see if I can maybe do a little bit more. Do some ADR and stuffs. I felt a yawn coming and I stopped it. Yeah, maybe I should, I'll do one more thing. Fuck it. I'll do what I did earlier. There. I'll do it with him. Let's see. Fair use. Yeah, there you go. Fair use, too. I'm saying the same thing. I don't know it. I'm just having fun with the voices.
Something you'd like to share with Eggman?
Yes. How to say this?
Something you'd like to share with Eggman?
Yes. Ugh, how do I say this delicately? You're a horrible roommate and nobody in this house likes you.
Let's frame our statements with, when you do this, it makes me feel this.
Fine. Okay. When you live here, it makes me feel angry. Because you're a horrible roommate and nobody in this house likes you. And I'm not even going to do the whole thing with this. I just want to do, just the little bit with him. It's hard to find an echo that isn't too much. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Okay, that works. I can make that work. I'll do this one bit, because this is a very, very mean joke. Even if it is to Eggman, this is a mean joke.
What am I supposed to cover with that? Are you making fun of me?
Forget this. I'll do it myself.
I'll forget this. I'll do it myself.
That's a mean joke, even if it is to Eggman. That's mean. It's a kid's show. We know. Everyone did it.
What am I supposed to cover with that?
Just the way Mike delivered that line, that's perfect. Is this a towel?
What am I supposed to cover with that? Are you making fun of me?
Okay, well, it's been about 2.5 hours of the stream. I had fun. I don't care if it was just 2 people. You guys, you mean a lot to me. Thank you for even being here. Appreciate you. More coming around. Get more videos out soon, but I think the streams, as far as voiceover goes, I think this will be probably the best. So, with that said, I'm going to see what this is about. Because, of course, this interests me. Metal synth. Very intrigued. Right. With that said, I'm making this bigger. So that way I can look at you face to face. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. With all the things considered, though, I hope you understand the reasons why. I'm hoping that this video gets saved, the stream gets saved, and it'll be a video, and then everybody will see what the deal is. And again, all the clips that I did, that I dubbed over, I own nothing. YouTube, tell everybody to back off. I said it. I am just some schlub. I just like voices. So, With that said, I don't care if it was just 2 people watching. Thank you. You mean a lot to me. All 389 subs on this thing. People look at that and see it's paltry. I look at that and say, holy shit, it's a legion. So, thanks for being here and sticking around. And I'm going to have a schedule made, and I will put it up, and I'll see what I can, how I can make this work. We'll get the consistency going, and then everything should be fine. So, with that said,